Another game, another dollar. Let's go. Now here's the crazy thing. Let me say something real quick.
3/4 of the NFL
so this division is obviously, you know, Panthers, Bucks, Saints, and Falcons, right? Pretty weak division at this time being. You know, none of the 4 teams are really, unless you think the Saints got it like that, none of those teams are really like Super Bowl contenders at the moment.
The rookie, their QB.
But yet, I am in 3rd place in the division. I'm in a joint 2nd for 3rd place in the division. And bro, this Miles Sanders route is cooking. Anyways, I'm in a joint 2nd because the Bucks, the Saints, and us, the Panthers, are all 6-6. And I'm also goated at throwing interceptions. Anyways. And the Falcons are 7-5. We are 1 game out of the division lead. And with 6, bro, we are literally 1 game out of a playoff matchup.
And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line.
We're 1 game out of a playoff game, a playoff home game at that. Because the rest of this division absolutely reeks.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara.
And here's the good thing with that. If we make the playoffs, we don't get a lottery pick. But since we don't own our pick anymore, and the Bears do, we could win the Super Bowl and still get the first overall pick if the Cards play its hand like that.
The 30. Now look out to the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line.
But
a big play there on the catch and
I'm not upset if we don't make it.
So a slight improvement in field position.
I kind of hope we don't.
From inside their own 10 to this as they come up on first. And he's got it. Touchdown.
Yeah, I kind of hope we don't make the playoffs, but don't expect me to start throwing games.
Touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Saints use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. What's good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
99-yard drive
and the Saints kick team
and
moves
4 plays.
Away. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. In the first drive, they were moving the ball okay. Then the interception. Now time to regroup after giving up the score.
Yeah, I noticed him on the sidelines talking with one of his coaches, and they were comparing the pictures, right? You get the photos, what the defense was doing. They were carving it up pretty well.
Cam Jordan, Demario Davis, Marshawn Lattimore. We know who we're facing out here.
What happened on the interception ball, seeking to avoid it in the future?
And if I had passed lead elite, I would have been a touchdown.
Tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
But I don't have it, so. You know, Jonathan Mingo's still out here, wide receiver 3. Hayden Hurst, good catch.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Now Young.
Thielen in the flat. Are you serious? You didn't hold on to the football?
Good coverage there. Forced the ball free.
Buffalo Bills and the Chiefs. That's a game.
Young to throw it. Escaping the pressure right.
Hayden Hurst.
Now a diving effort right sideline.
Let's go, Hayden.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Here's the risky thing.
Young now.
Ooh.
Touchdown, Panthers.
Rashard Bateman gets his touchdown.
Rashard Bateman, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Panthers are
I still want Offensive Rookie of the Year. I will throw for 35 touchdowns with Bryce Young if that's what it takes. Throw, throw, throw.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. And this late season game, of course, not lacking for drama.
All right, yeah, we need the Bears to lose that game to the Lions, man. Need them to do that.
Because this group on offense, they'd be a wild card if the postseason started today, but they know the guys on the other side of the ball are still in that dreaded in the hunt category, and they're hungry for a win today.
I don't know why, but I feel like a bunch of the teams in the league are just not playing good.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he'll be brought
And
down
who is this? Who's Williams?
Two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. And it was the visiting Saints who got the victory then, so they'll look for the season sweep here in New Orleans.
Thought so.
From midfield, here's Carr.
This whole team is just slant team.
His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
This is just a slant team, bruh.
Now Carr. That's into the hands of Edwards. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Call that a very strong.
And slant man isn't even playing. Bro, I don't think Michael Thomas has played a full season since Drew Brees retired.
Into the red zone, it's Carr.
J.C. Horn, please intercept the football.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Again, they'll throw with Carr. That is caught inside the 5.
Pass rush is too nasty, bruh. My pass rush skills are disgusting, man. Crazy pass rushing.
7-7, our score after 1. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they go to work on a first
This play
and
just
goal.
looks like a bunch of nothing.
Kamara going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Again, Kamara.
Good tackle, Gruger Hill.
He stopped for a loss. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
This is
and we get a goal line stop.
Just 2 yards and
bro, the Bears. Chicago, Justin, stop trying to win the game.
I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close.
We'll take a goal line stop, man. We like that.
Long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Now Raheem Blackshear going to take this one out. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Right.
And they're going to stop play here. And the injury
DJ
is
Chark is hurt.
That's DJ Chark, the receiver, who's in need of some help right now. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside.
He wasn't even in the starting rotation for receivers.
Up to about the 29, just
bruised hand. He's receiver 4. It doesn't really matter. He's not playing right now anyway.
Another run with Sanders.
There's no way Penny got bullied like that by 38-year-old Cam Jordan.
It's a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To throw, Young.
I'm a
his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
I'm a bonehead. I seen it a mile away, and I still threw it at him. I'm a bonehead. A tool.
First and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. His pass caught at the 4.
I'm a tool, bro.
Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. And just one man in the backfield here. That's Kamara, second and goal. They get it to him running left. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
Oh, damn. I picked the wrong play.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
What now? What's up?
Carr now on third and goal. And it's intercepted.
Von Bell!
Picked off by Von Bell.
It was either going to be me or the CPU. We both sat on it, ready for it. Pause! What am I talking about? We were both sitting on the route.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal is to keep them at the end zone and not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
If this is like a cover 3, Bateman's open in the middle of the field.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side.
Oh my God, what a ball! What a ball from Bryce Young!
Play there for Carolina.
That's why I've been upgrading when on off camera, and you know when he's get his upgrades after the weekly training and stuff. There's a reason I put it in throw power, man. I put it in throw power. I need him to have a cannon, because his throw power, he's like 89 throw power, which is not ideal. His accuracies are great, but the throw power is just not there. So I've been putting it like a lot of it into strong arm.
Flushed out right.
It absolutely sat up there like a duck. Yeah, but mainly I've been trying to go strong arm so he can really just sling the football down the field.
Eluding the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
And the Panthers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Looking to throw, Young.
It was always check down.
Touchdown. Miles Sanders from a yard out. And
Miles Sanders might have to start getting receiving back upgrades. How he be out here catching passes for us. Ball. Let's go. Good stuff.
And the lead is now 14-10.
Bryce Young, we're getting them stats up, man. 2 games ago, I was 6 touchdowns from being touchdown passing leader, and I bagged, what, 3 last game. I'm sitting on 2 in the second quarter of this game.
It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to put...
And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble.
Bro, yeah, I need Xavier Woods to realize what's going on and get up instantly and go for the football. Is it risky sending another blitz? Definitely.
Throwing on second and long. Carr.
Von Bell, number 2.
Continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Touchdown!
This one back. It's a pick 6.
2 pick 6s in 2 games. Von Beezy!
It's good, and it's 21-10.
Yes,
So
sir.
the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then
We're making a playoff push.
for the pick six.
We're making a playoff push.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return.
We're making a late playoff push, boys.
19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Saints offense going to head out now late in this first half as they take
See what
over
we got on
exactly 1 minute to go.
I expect a pass.
Now Carr to try again after the pick six. And he'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And he'll be brought down right
Timeout,
at the 30
which means
here.
they're going for it.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Break up, good
And now
play.
a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
Carr to throw on second down. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he gets this up across the 35.
I'm making a ton of ground here. I'm going to send a blitz.
Get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down.
Oh, my goodness.
And unable
Let's
to
go.
connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th.
Would have been a first down and
Here's
some.
Blake Gillikin now. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 22. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it will be first and 10.
Rashard Bateman almost. Rashard Bateman's at 10 touchdowns.
Go for Rashad Bateman leading this
Rashad Bateman. I keep saying Rashard Bateman. Rashad Bateman.
What he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally, he feels
Jonathan
like
Mingo!
And that's caught inside the 30. Now the Panthers going to signal for
Jonathan Mingo with a big catch.
as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. From the red zone now, Young. He'll buy some time right.
I throw a fucking pick,
And it's
bro.
intercepted at the goal line. Marcus May with a pick.
I'm feeling way too confident, bro. I'm feeling way too confident right now. I'm feeling invincible, and I'm just throwing interceptions because of it.
For the coaches too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
And he'll just push his way forward.
I should have just threw it away, man. I'm upset. You know what? For the rest of this game, I'm not going to make any stupid plays.
So we have
I'm going to try to keep it as clean cut as I can, man. Because
that we're going to skip the halftime.
I'm just,
get ready for the 3rd quarter.
it's not there, man.
Welcome back.
Stop! I gotta stop being so antsy and just take what's there. I want to get the big splash play every time. After that Jonathan Mingo big play, I want to make a big splash play for a touchdown. But you know,
And the half will begin with a touchback. Out come the Saints.
if I'm selling, I'm selling, and that's an issue. You heard? You heard?
Charles had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
17 there and a New Orleans first down. On that last run, he's now hit the 6,000-yard mark for rushing yards in his career.
And moves him squarely into the top 100 rushers of all time. In fact, he can boast that he's rushed for over 1,000 yards more than Gale Sayers did in his career, and Gale Sayers was a Hall of Famer in a short career.
Throwing on first down, but this one lines up to be incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards
I've been sending heat, man.
let alone put points up on the board.
Good tackle.
Across midfield and into Carolina territory. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Let's go. Taysom Hill out there. I didn't even realize.
Misses the target, incomplete. And the passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field
Bryce
for
Young.
their first possession of the second half.
3 interceptions on the day. Let's go.
They go play action. Young escaping the pressure right. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
I like sending John Mingo on streaks.
It's Young off play action.
Just get rid of it.
And seeing no
3
option,
interceptions
just
is
tosses
crazy,
this
bro.
one
That's the
away
thing. 3
incomplete.
interceptions is crazy.
Now that'll bring up second down. Now here's Young.
I didn't have enough time.
As he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had that moved that one before he wanted to. He was right up in
I
his
hit the
grill.
wrong play.
He gets a tennis there without a
I
license,
mean, I don't
don't
hate
you?
this play, though. It's not horrible.
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Thielen!
And it's Thielen is
Big
complete.
grab.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints
Throw on the
39.
cheeky little chew
Excellent
claw.
play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't
I
quite
feel like
as big
Sanders
as the play
hasn't gotten
that
the ball
preceded
much
it, but
again.
still,
50 rushing
gotta
yards?
like the way they're
Yeah.
moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time.
Miles
won't you?
Sanders going to fight for every yard,
Down
man.
at the
Good
28.
signing from them,
A
by the
gain
way.
of 5, good enough for the first down.
I don't know about this play, if I'm being honest with you.
Young off the play fake. And his pass is intercepted.
His foot was out of bounds.
Time today.
His foot was out of bounds. 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 And here's the, like, I'm just, I don't know. See, nothing was open, and I thought, like, I keep thinking I've got pass lead elite, man. Like with Trevor Lawrence.
Take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans
4 interceptions
offense.
is
They got
criminal,
the ball
though.
now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory.
Criminal,
1st and 10.
man. 4 picks in
Throwing
1
there,
game
but
is
this
criminal.
pass is going to wind up incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally set.
J.C. Horn, though, interception.
Third time thus far. Picked off by J.C. Horn. Then he'll be marked down at the 2-yard line. How about this?
Would you
starting
be
field position?
surprised
First
if
and
I
goal
told
from
you
2 yards
I was
out.
going to pass the ball?
Following the interception, Young. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line.
That's the former Buckeye Pete Warner getting the sack.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. The play fake, now Young.
Bateman.
Throw left
What a
side is
catch.
complete on the diving effort. Touchdown, Panthers.
Rashad Bateman.
With touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year.
And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
If I can at least match touchdowns with interceptions, that's not horrible. With
With
the blitz has been crazy good today. That's why I keep sending it. The blitz has been good, man. I'm putting a lot of pressure. It's risky sending blitzes, but you know.
Die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right
like
here,
the blitzes
right now.
has been great for
they've got
me.
a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
That's what I get.
That's complete to his running back, Kamara. Into space at the 45. How about this? And down
what I get.
to the 16-yard line.
That's what happens. I get 2 blitz happy,
There on the catch and run.
and I'm gonna run another.
66 yards.
But I get 2 blitz happy.
There is all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And Carr's throw there taken in by Smith.
Where's Chris
So
Olave
the
at?
completion good for 7 there. And it's 2nd down.
Where is Chris Olave at? Is he out here? Is he number 10?
Now Carr drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line.
Yee!
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off of it. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's
What
the
do we
Saints
got
running
on it?
Football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Now Carr again. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. CD, that helps the home team as they try to erase this deficit. Give them the penalty for pass interference on the defense.
Yeah, and they certainly haven't been happy with what they've seen so far, have they? They're certainly hoping that call now might get the fans back into this one.
Williams, that sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Now Carr. And
What
he's got him.
a play. You know what? I can't even be mad at that. That was a great play.
Brian Edwards.
That was a great play.
Touchdown on the year.
Roll out left. He had to keep his feet down.
A 2-score game here in the 4th. Lutz with the extra point.
Colts are getting blowed out.
At 28-17.
Good. What about the Bears? Show me the Bears game.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
All right, we're in 2
Here's
clock
the
mode.
Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here.
Jacksonville
They're
5
2
and
scores
7.
on the
Are you
plus
serious?
side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. On play action, Young. Flush to his right. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
We did the dive to get as much extra yards as we could.
Off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
5 points. That's not a score you see a lot.
Now on 8 carries for him so far. Right back to Sanders on first down. And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
Just chewing clock, letting it drip.
I gotta think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations
letting the clock
there'd be
drip.
extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5. Now Young. Flushed out right. He's got her.
You know I had one more dumb throw in me.
Taken down, but he does have first down yardage. One heck of a third down conversion, 33 yards. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Young will set to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he will take it across.
Let's take a rushing touchdown.
Bryce Young, an 8-yard touchdown run. And
we'll
the
take a
Panthers
rushing
are
touchdown,
looking to make
man.
it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Dumping 2
Pinero's
division opponents in a
extra
row.
point up and good. And the
Who we
lead
like
is
to
up to
see.
18 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be
Man, I can't be
returned.
more
It'll
happy
come
with how
out
the
to
team's played in the
25.
last 2
The
games.
Saints coming out now to take the field. It's now appearing that this
Cannot be
losing
upset.
streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. He's across midfield. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown,
Okay.
New Orleans.
Sure, man.
Traquan Smith, 75 yards. And the Saints are able to make some
The Bears
inroads
are
here to that
absolutely
deficit.
shelling the Lions. You
Looks
serious,
good
man?
on the extra point, and that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The Saints going to call the
Just
first
let
of their
it drip, man.
timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And he's going to be down at the 35.
They better
Gain of
stack the
7.
box, man.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. And looking for a lane, but none to be found for Sanders as they stop him short of the line to gain. And he will have a Panther first down.
Yep.
And it is celebration time on that sideline, and they've earned it. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11.
You know it, man. You know it.
Another run here with Sanders. 77 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
See if we can get him
just take the
80.
knee there.
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the medal.
Yeah, whatever the comments are saying. Hope y'all enjoyed, man. This is another big game. Division rival. You already know what's up. I'll catch y'all in the next one. See you.